Hello everyone, welcome to my Spoiler Zone TV channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Garcelle Beauvais has finally revealed the reason for her exit from the Bravo network show. Fans of the series have often resorted to speculation about the reason for her departure, as she did not address the issue at hand. Now, through a recent interview, the actress and personality opened up about how her time in the reality world truly affected her. But what was the reason that pushed Garcelle to quit one of Bravo's biggest franchises? Keep reading to find out. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Garcelle Beauvais opens up about her departure. Garcelle tackled the speculation surrounding her exit when she appeared on the October 22nd episode of The Breakfast Club. When asked whether she missed filming, her response was a simple no. "I got a new audience and there were really wonderful things that happened because of the show," Garcelle explained. "But I think my time was up." She quickly dismissed rumors that money or contracts had anything to do with her decision. "No," she clarified. "It was really hurting my spirit. I couldn't physically, spiritually, mentally do it anymore." In a stunning revelation that sent shockwaves through Bravo fandom, Garcelle Beauvais has officially confirmed her departure from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, ending a 5-season run that redefined not only the series but also the broader landscape of reality television. The beloved actress, author, and philanthropist, who made history as the first Black full-time cast member on the hit franchise, is opening up about the emotional decision to leave behind a show that became both a platform for empowerment and a lightning rod for controversy. Her exit, announced in March 2025 through a heartfelt Instagram video, marks the end of an era for RHOBH and a new beginning for a woman who has always stood unapologetically in her truth. In her announcement, Garcelle appeared calm but reflective, thanking fans for their unwavering support and hinting that the journey had taken a toll. "It's been a wild ride," she said, her voice both strong and vulnerable. "I've experienced incredible highs and learned tough lessons. I'm so grateful for the connections, but I know in my heart it's time for me to step away." That single sentence encapsulated years of laughter, tension, conflict, and courage, the very essence of what made Garcelle a standout presence on a show known for its glitz, feuds, and emotional fireworks. Behind the glamorous facade of Beverly Hills, however, lies the truth that Garcelle's decision wasn't made lightly. Sources close to the actress revealed that her final season had been one of personal reckoning, as she struggled to balance her demanding filming schedule, her acting career, and her most cherished role, being a mother to her teenage sons, Jade and Jax. "They're entering their last year of high school," she explained in an interview. "I wanted to be there. I wanted to show up for them in ways I couldn't while juggling so much. Family comes first, always." But while family was certainly a motivating factor, Garcelle has since made it clear that her choice also stemmed from something deeper, a yearning for peace and authenticity after years of navigating the often volatile social dynamics of the RHOBH ensemble. In a candid conversation with Variety, she revealed, "I started to feel like my spirit was being weighed down. The drama, the conflict, it began to affect me in ways I didn't expect. I'm someone who values peace, and it just didn't feel right anymore." Her words struck a chord with fans who have watched her confront microaggressions, stand her ground against cliques, and maintain grace under relentless scrutiny. For many, Garcelle was not only a voice of reason on a show that thrives on chaos but also a symbol of representation and strength in a space that hadn't always been welcoming. From her first season, she brought a grounded energy and a refreshing candor, balancing humor with depth. Whether she was addressing racial dynamics with sensitivity and courage or calling out hypocrisy with her signature wit, Garcelle's authenticity became her superpower. Yet even the strongest voices sometimes need rest. "The turning point," she says, came during the season 14 reunion, a now infamous taping that saw Garcelle walk off the set after an emotionally charged exchange. "I reached a point where I thought, I don't need this," she later recalled. "It wasn't a tantrum, it was clarity. I knew in that moment that I had given everything I could." Her decision to step away was met with an outpouring of support from fans across the world, many of whom praised her courage for prioritizing her well-being over fame. On social media, messages poured in from viewers who had felt seen through her journey. One fan wrote, "You taught us that you can be classy and fierce at the same time. Thank you for representing women of color with grace." Another added, "You were the heart of the show, your laughter, your honesty, your strength. Rob won't be the same without you." The sentiment was unanimous. Garcelle's exit leaves a void that will be difficult to fill. But true to form, she isn't closing the door on television, only turning the page. "This isn't the end of my story," she teased during a recent interview. "It's the beginning of something new." That something new includes several projects already in motion. Garcelle has returned to her acting roots, developing a film with Lifetime titled Black Girls Missing, inspired by her advocacy for underreported stories of missing women of color. The project is both a creative endeavor and a mission close to her heart. "I've always wanted to use my platform for good," she said. "Being on Housewives gave me visibility, but now I want to use that visibility to create change." She's also working on a production deal that will allow her to develop scripted and unscripted projects spotlighting diverse voices and stories, proof that her departure from RHOBH is less an ending than an evolution. Still, she acknowledges that leaving a show like Real Housewives, which thrives on spectacle and relationships, is complicated. While she maintains respect for many of her former castmates, she admits some relationships won't continue. "There are people I'll always have love for," she said delicately. "And others, let's just say I wish them well." Those others, of course, include certain co-stars with whom she shared turbulent dynamics. Viewers recall heated arguments, emotional confrontations, and social media jabs that defined her later seasons. Yet Garcelle never lost her composure, often serving as a moral anchor amid the chaos. "I wasn't there to be fake," she explained. "I wasn't there to play a role. I was there to be me, even when it wasn't easy." Her authenticity may have made her a target at times, but it also earned her the respect of millions. Even Andy Cohen, longtime host and producer of the franchise, expressed admiration, saying, "Garcelle brought a level of class and perspective that elevated the show. We'll miss her, but we're excited to see what she does next." Her presence also forced the show, and its audience, to confront uncomfortable truths about race, privilege, and accountability in a city built on perfection. From her pointed commentary on Beverly Hills' social hierarchies to her willingness to stand alone in her convictions, Garcelle redefined what it meant to be a real housewife. Her decision to walk away on her own terms cements that legacy. "Walking away has given me my power back," she said simply. "For a long time, I felt like I had to keep pushing through, to prove something. Now, I don't feel that pressure. I'm free." Freedom, she adds, doesn't mean closing herself off from the franchise entirely. When asked whether she'd ever return, she smiled knowingly. "Never say never," she teased. "But if I ever did, it would have to be under very different circumstances. The energy would need to be right." Fans immediately speculated about what different circumstances might mean, with some interpreting her comment as a subtle reference to her long-running tension with Erika Jayne, one of the show's most polarizing figures. In a recent appearance, Garcelle joked, "If Erika left, maybe I'd think about it," sparking laughter but also fueling rumors of deep-rooted discord. Still, Garcelle insists she has no ill will. "I wish everyone well," she said. "I just had to choose me." For Garcelle, choosing herself means more time for family, creativity, and inner peace. Her sons, who grew up watching their mother balance stardom and motherhood, have been her biggest supporters. "They told me they're proud of me," she shared with emotion. "And that means everything. At the end of the day, that's all that matters." As for how she hopes to be remembered by RHOBH fans, her answer is simple. "I hope they remember me as someone who stayed true," she said. "I came in as myself, I left as myself. I never pretended to be anything else." It's that consistency, her grounded elegance, her willingness to speak truth to power, that has left an indelible mark on both the show and its viewers. And while the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills will continue without her, there's no denying that something fundamental will be missing. In her absence, Bravo faces a pivotal question. What does authenticity look like in a world built on artifice? Garcelle Beauvais may have stepped away from the cameras, but her influence lingers like a quiet revolution. In an industry obsessed with image, she reminded everyone that integrity is the ultimate luxury. Her story isn't about leaving reality TV, it's about reclaiming reality itself. And in that sense, her departure isn't an ending, it's a statement. A declaration that peace, purpose, and self-worth are worth more than any diamond. Life is too short to stay somewhere that doesn't feed your soul, she said recently. And right now, I'm feeding my soul. As she embarks on this new chapter, Garcelle Beauvais remains the same woman fans fell in love with, graceful, strong, and deeply human. Whether she's on screen, behind the camera, or simply living her best life, one thing is certain, she's doing it on her own terms. And as she once said on Housewives with a laugh that lit up living rooms everywhere, you can take the girl out of Beverly Hills, but you can't take the class out of the girl. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, choosing herself over drama. Garcelle revealed that her decision came from learning to prioritize herself over external matters. I've been really great about choosing me when I'm faced with something, she shared. I've done it in other places where I've felt like, if I don't choose me, it will probably not work out for me. Following her exit, the reality star unfollowed her former castmates, but she insisted it wasn't about drama. I follow people who I want to see what they're doing and I want to support. If you're out of my life, I don't see why I need to follow you. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, a new chapter for Garcelle Beauvais. Although some of her former co-stars have made light of her departure, Garcelle isn't looking back. After Erika Jayne and Bazoma Boz, St. John joked about her exit on Watch What Happens Live, Garcelle simply called them out as mean girls. Still, she clarified there was never any real rivalry between her and Boz. I met with Boz prior to her coming onto the show for lunch. We got along great, Garcelle said, suggesting that any tension was likely the result of creative editing. Now, the actress and producer is focused entirely on new creative ventures. I really don't want to go back there, honestly, she told the hosts. I'm here for my movie. I'm selling shows. I just would like to stay on a positive note. For more exciting news updates, stay tuned to TV season and spoilers. If you liked today's update, please like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our Spoiler Zone TV channel so that you don't miss any new updates. If you are interested in any specific news or information, please let us know in the comments. We will try to provide the right information according to your needs. Stay tuned for the next update and take care of yourself. Thank you.